Welcome to Mars Weather. Today's bulletin starts with a look at the surface rovers, then heads into the three-sol forecast. Perseverance, currently active and operating at Jezero Crater, completed its latest drive of 6.8 meters on Sol 1927 of the mission, bringing its total odometer to 43.66 kilometers. That drive was recorded 4 days ago, and no newer movement has been published since. For today's climatological model estimate at Jezero Crater, temperatures range from a high of -33 degrees to a low of -78 degrees, with winds gusting up to 92 kilometers per hour and a pressure of 8.1 millibars. The dust optical depth indicates moderate airborne mineral dust at 0.75 tau. Curiosity, still active and exploring Gale Crater, made its most recent drive of 26.1 meters on Sol 4963 of the mission, adding to its total odometer of 37.90 kilometers. That movement was recorded 3 days ago, and no newer drive has been published, suggesting the rover has likely remained stationary since. For today's climatological model estimate at Gale Crater, temperatures range from a high of -28 degrees to a low of -70 degrees, with winds reaching up to 58 kilometers per hour and a pressure of 9.6 millibars. The dust optical depth reflects a moderate level of airborne mineral dust at 0.76 tau. Curiosity's Navcam captured recent images on Sol 4966 of the mission, providing a raw view from Gale Crater. These are newly released frames, not archived imagery, and offer a current look at the Martian terrain. Rhone, now dormant at Utopia Planitia, last recorded movement was a total traverse of 1.92 kilometers on Sol 347 of the mission, with no subsequent movement confirmed. There has been no drive reported since that time. For today's climatological model estimate at Utopia Planitia, temperatures range from a high of -43 degrees to a low of -83 degrees, with winds blowing up to 63 kilometers per hour and a pressure of 9 millibars. The dust optical depth indicates higher airborne mineral dust at 0.9 tau. InSight, now retired and stationed at Elysium Planitia, has never driven and therefore has no odometer or traverse distance to report. For today's climatological model estimate at Elysium Planitia, temperatures range from a high of -29 degrees to a low of -73 degrees, with winds reaching up to 42 kilometers per hour and a pressure of 7.8 millibars. The dust optical depth shows moderate airborne mineral dust at 0.84 tau. Sol 605 brings daytime highs of -31 degrees. The dominant sky is a dusty haze, with dust optical depth peaking at 1.19 over Hellas Planitia. Winds peak at 96 kilometers per hour from the Viking 1. Overnight lows drop to -77 degrees. Temperatures continue to drop gradually through the later sols, with daytime highs and nighttime lows decreasing. Dust optical depth remains elevated but shows a slight decline, while wind activity remains strong, peaking on Sol 606 before easing. Phobos makes its first crossing across the apparent disk of Mars, lasting 54 minutes. This alignment occurs between 8:42 in the morning and 9:36 in the morning as Mars stands above the horizon in Los Angeles, between 11:42 in the morning and 12:36 in the afternoon in New York, and between 4:42 in the afternoon and 5:36 in the afternoon in London. Phobos' next crossing of the apparent disk of Mars lasts 54 minutes. In Los Angeles, this crossing happens from 4:21 in the afternoon to 5:15 in the afternoon, while Mars is above the horizon. Mars is below the horizon in New York and London at this time. Phobos' next crossing of the apparent disk of Mars lasts 54 minutes. In New York, this crossing happens from 3:01 in the morning to 3:55 in the morning, and in London from 8:01 in the morning to 8:55 in the morning, while Mars is above the horizon. Mars is below the horizon in Los Angeles at this time. Mars is currently in the constellation Taurus. For observers in New York, Mars rises at 2:22 in the morning and sets at 5:23 in the afternoon. That's your Mars weather update for today. Stay tuned for more from our Martian forecast team. This is Mars Weather signing off.